internet just ducked out.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone saw me fighting the annoying magician guys. If you didn't, I guess don't worry about it. Robby, are you?
What were the weird magician guys like?
They shoot fireballs.
Oh, that's kind of hot.
Shut up. Wait, hold
Sorry,
on.
I thought I tried. I failed. I shit. Sorry.
Yeah, kind of
Fuck.
looked it up. There we are. Okay. I couldn't find my Discord, where my Discord window had moved.
Yeah.
So I couldn't send you the video. All right, we're back though.
People just work and our internet will not go out.
Yeah. If we disappear again, the internet went out.
Or I poured water all over Jay's laptop.
or Robby walked into my room and just unplugged my internet.
Yeah.
Which is I keep looking over and seeing the previous signal to that the internet has, like, that it disconnected from 6 minutes ago, but I don't see the 6 minutes ago. I just see a big red, this is disconnected. Retrying soon.
Well, I mean, everyone says we're back, so we're back.
Yeah, no, our internet is back. Back in here.
Make a tweet that just says we're back, but don't link it. Everyone in chat do that. Just say we're back. Don't link anything. Just no context.
I'm just gonna say we're back as a reply to the original tweet. We're back.
Yeah.
With a period, because that makes it a little bit more ominous. All right. Chat, what did you see last before we passed out? was it this giant fuck you, son?
Better watch out. I see another conjured sun over there.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
just wonderful. I think I'm about to go insane.
I say that every day when I wake up.
Me too.
And open my phone.
I think
I am about to go insane.
It's enough to make even me go limp.
We'd best stay in the shade to preserve our energy.
Okay. Thank you for telling me that as I'm fighting a wolf.
You got it.
Perhaps I should stay in the shade in order to
Maybe
recover.
Complaining about something?
Too hot, can't talk.
Perhaps a story would help. Let me tell you of the time I was in a brothel with a cactus and 3 lovely vixens.
Stop making it worse.
I do appreciate that at the very least,
Is the sunlight
what's
not
his fucking
bothering
kid's
you, my
name?
lady?
Dito?
It's
Yeah,
like
Dito
some
is
little
just straight up
sunlight
just
to
like,
hurt
this
me.
sucks. I don't want to talk anymore.
Please don't overdo
And everyone
Shut up.
else is just like, no, we're gonna keep talking. Actually, we're fine.
Decade is continuously telling you to get into the shade.
Hey, Decadus being a masochist is like just like thriving right now. He's like, I don't know what you guys are complaining about. This is
This
fine.
is great.
I wish he was hotter. And more aimed directly at my balls. Uh-oh.
You just gotta throw me into the microwave.
I gotta get into the shade to recover my strength.
Okay, all right. Careful. We did it. We stood in the shade.
Oh, this is just like Death Stranding with a little. No, you can't.
This is exactly like Death Stranding.
I was thinking
actually.
like when you fight the big squidbillies or whatever the fuck they're called. You know what I'm talking about? You've played
BTs?
that game. BTs, yeah. BT stands for big.
You played that game, motherfucker.
BT stands for big the squidbillies.
Yes.
Stay in the shade to recover.
Blinded Fish says, "How's it going? It's going great."
Well, now that our internet has it's fixed itself, it's going fine. Can we get hashtag pray for Ghost Planet trending? All donations from the hashtag will because that's how hashtags work. Like when they get viral, you get donations.
You get money. Twitch pays you.
Yeah. Well, Twitter pays you. It's like for each retweet you get, they donate like $5 to your charity of choice, and sometimes that can be like I don't know, a charity for like underserviced kids in like some weird county called like Trout Fuck, or it can be like to help the Republicans take back the GOP from Trump.
Yeah. We're going for that one. The latter there.
The Lincoln Project. That's what they're called.
Yeah, that's what we're going after.
I'm so glad that I could just press triangle until the enemy dies, because now that I have this costume on, my stamina bar doesn't drain out that fast.
Is this the Nier costume or the Drakengard costume?
This is the Nier costume. No, wait.
Oh, okay.
It might be the Drakengard costume.
I think it's a Drakengard costume.
Yeah, that looks like Kaim.
Oh god.
What are you, sleepy? This is why you need to go to bed at a fucking reasonable hour.
You stayed up the latest I ever saw you stay up last night.
I don't know why you keep saying... Chat, I went to bed at like 1 a.m. last night. Robby comes out at like 12:30 a.m. and is like, what are you still doing up? And I was like, reading a book. And Robby is like, you've never been awake this long the entire time I've lived with you.
Jay will be in the kitchen at like 9 o'clock and they're like, all right, I gotta get ready for bed, and then like leave. And
that literally, that has never happened. I think what happened is that I got sun damage once, and I went to bed at like 9:30 p.m. one night because I was having heat stroke, and Robby has just since decided ever since then that is the time I go to sleep. I just go downstairs like at 10. I don't go to sleep.
No.
It's like when you put a blanket over a bird, and the bird thinks that it's nighttime now, so it goes to bed. But in Robby's case, it's that if I walk down a flight of stairs, Robby assumes that I am going straight to sleep.
When you, sorry if I'm misunderstanding here. When you say I'm going to go to bed and then I don't see you, do I assume that you're not? Are you just lying to me at that point?
Okay, one, you should always assume that I'm lying.
Yeah, okay, got it. Excuse me. Sorry, my mistake.
Will it still
But oh, hold on, there's a wolf.
Oh god, fuck.
But two, I literally never say I'm going to bed, except for when I'm going to bed, which is usually about 1 a.m.
forever? How big is this area?
Occasionally, like, I don't know, maybe around like 9. Hold on, these wolves are kicking my ass. And I'm taking sun damage. God, it's just a real fucking shitstorm right now.
Go into the shade. Drakengard has been telling you to do that this whole game.
It doesn't suit.
Oh, fuck! I was like, what is Dito attacking? It was the wolf. It was the wolf that was charging up to attack me.
Having trouble,
Right.
Decadus?
Do you think
God, I don't wanna
Decadus is
hear it.
having trouble?
Don't want to hear anything.
What do you think Decadus is gonna say?
I don't want to know.
Anyway, I've literally never been like, I'm going to bed at fucking 10 p.m. I don't know what the fuck Robby's talking about.
For my
You
lady's
always go to bed at 10
Sure
p.m.
it's for her? You seem awfully excited.
Constantly.
That doesn't sound true. Oh my god. Go away. Leave me alone. Let me get the checkpoint, please.
Chloe says, I usually quote-unquote go to bed at 10 p.m., but really I'm just reading Am I the Asshole threads until midnight, or my wrist develops an RSI from holding my phone up.
I kind of have a similar ritual, but it's specifically r/no sleep.
Yeah.
Which is like a sleep apnea help forum that I go to.
I do the same, but I look up music videos of like Justin Timberlake, and I'm like, why aren't I that popular?
Millennials, don't you hate it when you say, oh, I'm going to bed, and then you spend the next 3 hours looking up recipes you can make with just garlic and a pound of ground beef?
Aren't you tired of saying, I'm gonna go to bed, but then you stay up for 3 hours looking at mobile homes that you might be able to live in when you just say fuck it all?
Aren't you tired of saying, I'm just gonna...
recover
Aren't you tired of saying, I'm gonna stay in the shade to recover my strength?
But
then
you
just
go
spend-
out of the
You just go out of the shade and you just spent 3 hours watching various YouTube Red Pill compilations because you want to try to understand the cute gamer guy who works at your cafe.
I would never try to impress a cute gamer guy. The only thing I have to do is be like, yeah, I've heard of Dark Souls, and they'll just like fucking pog out, do soy boy face, and we leave each
See,
other
that's
alone.
where you could have been sweet and been like, I don't need to impress the cute gamer guy because I'm already married to the cute gamer man. And then
And then I bring my Legend of Zelda Link body pillow.
that's when you put on the shirt that says, "What if Legend of Zelda was a girl?"
That's when I'd put on the shirt that says Gears of War Mad World.
That's when you put on the shirt that says, My brother, and me Funko Pops? Yes, please.
Please. I'm gonna make a shirt that says my brother, and me Funko Pops, comma, yes, please.
No,
exclamation
it's
mark.
question mark. Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
Stay in the shade.
Because it's like the idea's been proposed to you, and you're like, yes, please, I'd like that. Like you're being asked in like a consumer survey or something. I wish that guy wasn't so far away, so I could have just wizards eliminated him.
Yeah.
The music just cutting, just stopping, just mid. Huh?
Oh.
Alright, now I have to wander this entire Coliseum to get the 2 boxes that are over here that might have 5 cents in them so I could buy a new sword to put in my box of swords.
Uh-huh.
Listen, I spent multiple hours. Oh, fuck. I logged several hours into this game just doing side quests so I could get all the swords in the shop so that it'll be easier for me to get all the endings except for the one that I'm not going to get.
Flaming man horse.
I don't mind any of those words on their own, but together.
He loves flaming.
I love man horse.
Man horse I'm good with. Horse I'm good with. Flaming man, great. Flaming man horse, it's not feeling it. The blinded fish, I believe it's 4 or 5. It's been a while. But one of them is an impossible to beat rhythm game in order to get, so I'm not getting that one. But I will play up until that rhythm game. So in addition to sun damage, you can also take fire damage from the flaming man horse.
Oh, did she say horse or whores?
Horse.
Oh, okay.
I
Gears of War map.
I have that
Okay,
conversation all the time. Just like, did you say horse or whores? And then the laugh chat goes, because you brought the wrong thing to your friend's wedding.
And then the farmer in front of his red barn says, "I did say whores. You're actually." Yeah.
I did say horse, but I did leave off horse. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
actually kind of my bad. So, Robby, what do you think of the design of Flame Centaur?
I don't get his like square cannons that he has on his arms.
Those are where his flames come out.
Good.
Yeah, but I don't get the design of like them being square. I
Like
also don't know why he
chimneys.
has like cool blue hair.
What, like Hades from Oh yeah, you're right. He does have just regular blue hair on his head. I thought you were
It's
talking
just
about
like
like blue
bangs.
flames. Yeah.
Minecraft hands. That makes him cooler, actually.
Bro, I wish I had Minecraft hands. Every time I jump at him, I keep getting knocked into his fucking tail.
What tail?
His like
Oh, I
little
guess- I
whippy
guess you
tail.
got
He's
a
got a
little-
little fucking Charmander tail going on there.
Yeah, he does.
Or pizza oven. Yeah, he's gonna start firing brick oven pizzas at me. Farmer, I wish I could die and be reborn in Minecraft. That's actually what quantum suicide is.
Uh-huh.
So, Robby, you see that new Netflix show?
Amazing transition there.
I
This
was
is
just,
10 out of
I was
10.
just like, what do podcasts do during the awkward silence? Oh yeah, Netflix. It's always either you see that new Netflix show or did you see that YouTube documentary about Christine Chandler?
I don't know. Tiger King, is that?
Is Tiger? I don't
that-
think Tiger King's relevant anymore.
Fine.
Damn.
Shrine of Sand.
Chad, have you seen Tiger King?
Chat, what are your thoughts on Tiger King?
Give us your review.
Wait, shut the fuck up. Mission complete.
Oh, okay, alright. Is Ghost Planet gonna watch Cuties? We don't need another reason for the FBI to storm our house.
I disagree. I want to set up a camera so that when the FBI storms our house, we can get a good picture out of it.
I agree.
Oh shit! Hey, can does anyone in the chat know? Can a Fed arrest you if you approach them with a selfie stick?
Could be considered a weapon.
What if I
Probably.
put like? What if I like? So okay, follow me on this. I take the selfie stick, but I like fit it through one of those like foam pool needles, so I can't hurt anyone with it. Yes.
I'm gonna buy a pistol, but I'm gonna put a little orange cap on it so I can't hurt anybody with it. I'm gonna stick my finger in the tip of it so it can't actually blow.
I'm gonna epoxy glue in like the little fucking flowers like it's Kent State.
Yeah.
And that way they'll know I'm here for peace.
It's my latest Banksy.
Oh wait, that's just change weapon. I don't want to change any fucking weapons. I want to upgrade.
The combat bracers.
I'm not gonna upgrade anything. I'm gonna save my money for when I have to buy more. For when I have to buy more weapons.
Just put a pool noodle on the gun, then you'll be good. Okay, got it.
I mean, theoretically, that just gives you a tactical advantage, because if there's anything I've learned from Equilibrium, it's that the more erratic your gun movement is, the harder it is for people to shoot you or to dodge your bullets, because they have no idea where they're going to come from.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen Equilibrium in a while? That's an actual plot point, by the way. Like, that's what Gung Fu is.
I have not seen Equilibrium.
Well, could just start streaming Equilibrium and put it in the corner here.
Chat, nobody tell anybody, but we're gonna all watch Equilibrium on stream. Don't report the stream. How'd you get the fucking dragon back?
Wait. Hold on.
No. When did this happen?
Did this... I feel like an entire level got skipped.
Did we miss something?
I might have skipped a whole level. Oh wait,
did we miss something?
No, at the end of no, you're right. At the end of the last stream, if you remember, we found the dragon, and Sent was like, "That dragon is gonna be the end of you."
I don't remember that.
That was because I specifically said, "Remember that," because him saying that dragon is gonna be the death of you is gonna come up.
Okay, I'm sure it still won't come up, so it'll be fine.
You are right, though. That did very quickly just go from like, oh, by the way, here's your dragon.
Pool noodle equals foam silencer.
Hitman blood money, but he's just like at like a pool party, so he just uses the fucking pool noodle. Just
throws it with two hands overhead.
It's how you silence a sniper rifle.
Here we go.
Oh my god. One guy left. There he is.
Should I be taking notes to keep up with this plot? No, even if you write down notes, you won't understand what's going on.
I mean, I think it helps. It is a Yoko Taro game, but the problem is that there's also like literally novels and plays that tie in like more story. So yeah, like Robbie's right. Just don't bother.
I just want to reiterate.
I'll tell you everything. You need to know.
Novels and plays.
Yeah.
Plays.
Yeah, there are straight up play scripts. Well, there's plays that have been performed, I'm pretty sure.
2.
There she is.
Lady 2 is a tad exhausted at the moment. Well, what can I say? I guess my physical gifts speak for themselves. You know, I actually try to make sure she enjoys our little liaisons just as... Lady 2 is lost
to be
in her
fair,
dreams
Drakengard 3
right now.
lore is part of the entire
Perhaps you
Yoko
could
Taro
try
lore.
not to interrupt.
Her mind's gone, isn't it? She wasn't fully developed. Her body couldn't handle the power of her song. Hand her over. I'll end her suffering.
Yeah, I'm afraid I can't do that.
Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Well, of course I don't. Duh. I mean, look. I'm just some idiot old disciple after all. It's pretty simple, really. All I do is put my nose to the grindstone and follow orders. Speaking of which, she kinda ordered me to kill you, so...
You really are an idiot.
All right, milady. Open up and say, ah. That's perfect. Just like that. Keep it up. Behold, the second song, Great Fist of Antiquity. The blood-wind storms that slash through fate, the steely hand that has sworn allegiance. Across the countless swarms of writhing dead.
Yeah, Zero, the main character, has a flower eye.
Dance!
Robby,
Bro,
you still here? So
Bro,
have you
this-
picked
this-
up the bit with this character yet?
Yeah, this game sucks.
No, what do you mean it sucks?
Did we get the same thing from that cutscene?
What did you get from that cutscene?
Did we get the same thing that this dude just like fuck this girl stupid?
No, he didn't fuck her stupid. When she keeps calling him an idiot, it's gonna become apparent. That's actually literally true. He's pretending to be this like badass Kingdom Hearts villain. He doesn't know anything. He's a fucking idiot. He doesn't know what's going on, and he doesn't actually understand that that Lady 2 like is brain broken.
No, this game's bad. that is not a viable reason for saying it's good, actually.
That makes her the biggest idiot of all.
Stop belittling my lady at once.
Stop flying into these laser beams.
Well, we gotta get that fucking asshole. Whoa, fuck.
Fighting two of these at once is rough.
Mikhail makes a good point.
Ah, yes.
Bitch.
She fought her own powers and lost. You need a strong mind to withstand the power of the song. She didn't have it.
Oh, she didn't have it.
No. And besides, killer.
Just does not understand. Mikhail just refusing to understand what it is that you're even doing is so funny to me still.
Loops a Loop in chat says, "My lady, this dude totally fucked her stupid."
His, you know, I guess we'll just say it. Yeah, his dick game was too strong. It was simply too good.
That doesn't make me go, this game is cool.
Why?
This character's stupid. This character's a dumb shit.
And are you saying there's something wrong with himbo representation in games?
In this game? Absolutely!
Don't let him get away.
And I hate these little smurfs.
You don't like the nude Smurfs?
I don't like the smurfs.
You
I
don't like
the
you don't like
armored
that I have to knock their clothes off and then set them on fire. These
No.
fucking Meeseeks running around.
I don't like it.
Well, that one's almost dead, I think. Oh my god, no! No, you... There we go.
Yeah? Let's finish this.
Ow.
Don't relax yet, friends. The show is
Alright, now Mikhail's pissed.
Mikhail's going fucking baby mode. The layering clanking noises from me just being right up against this enemy in sicko mode is very funny.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't last long.
Damn.
Me. You're the one who has to get him.
Die.
Alright, well, now, that was the hard mode. Now for easy mode.
Shoot it.
Yeah, I guess you just kind of have to keep doing that. Oh fuck!
You're missing.
If you
Shoot
don't
it
like
better.
if you don't like the Smurfs, don't worry, they do come back.
Oh, thank God.
Don't worry, all of our favorite characters come back. Oh no, no! Mikhail, fly better.
Loops a Loop says, "This is like a car wreck. This game looks bad, but I just can't look away." That really is what this game is like.
Loops, if you haven't seen this game before, I highly suggest looking up video footage of it being played on a PS3 on YouTube. Because imagine this exact game, but everything is running at like 10 frames per second.
Yeah,
But
going
when I
half
do
as
this
fast.
attack, the game like takes 30 seconds to finish it.
Yeah.
This is in fact the fastest the game has ever been played. Do you think it was like intentional that it ran like that, considering that Access Games worked on it?
No.
You don't think? I mean, didn't they do that for Deadly Premonition too?
They didn't intentionally make the game run bad.
They didn't. I thought that was.
No.
I literally thought that was the point.
No. It just ran bad because like who gives a shit?
Well, I do for one. If I'm gonna be paying that much.
Jay, you have played Drakengard 1 and 3. You do not give a shit. You cannot make that argument.
Oh, okay, so I see. So when your game is bad, it's good actually. But
I will not hear it. I played games that run at low FPS.
that's the new like real gamer bragging is like if you play a game that runs below 30 FPS. If you haven't, you're not a real gamer.
You're on
Actually,
TF2
you know what?
without
I will
the
agree with
FPS
that. If you have not run a game that runs below 30 FPS, you're not a real gamer.
Yeah.
We got Perchance to Dream.
Nice.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Loop. It's actually real gamers can't afford to play games. End of sentence.
Yeah. Wait, what are you playing this on? It's an emulator.
Oh yeah, so it's a legally ripped version of my own game, my own copy of the game, that I'm running on an emulator because somebody released a patch this year that fixes the frame rate issue for the PS3 emulator. Oh, she recognized him.
That's not Michael. That's Mikhail.
Well, yeah, but she met Michael. She never met Mikhail.
Hmm.
And that is what Michael looks like.
Your dragon's even bigger now.
Yeah.
You evolved. Again.
Huh. I guess that's that.
This fucking ankle bracelet.
Well, a clever and handsome man like me knows when he's beaten. I suppose from this point on, I'll be serving you, Lady Zero.
No, it's kind of like just like a weird stem thing in her eye. The flower in her eye is a parasite that helps her come back to life.
Heavens, no. I just want to serve an intoner. I really don't care which one. After all, I'm just a big idiot, right?
No! Don't fade to black! Kill him!
So
don't fade to black as if he's actually gonna join the team. Just kill him!
No, he joins the team.
God.
So remember when I said like his whole your dragon. No, it's not supposed to make him sound competent. He's actually like the whole bit of his character is that he's a Kingdom Hearts style villain who's actually just incompetent and is like just a narcissist who thinks he's a genius. He's literally the
more than to serve my intoner.
He's literally the like I'm not mad, I'm laughing actually. You're all my puppet master and it's cute that you're still here posting.
I don't believe you.
That's literally his character type. Like that's his that's his bit.
Nothing has advertised that yet. Nothing has forwarded that point yet.
Okay, well, pay attention to the dialogue literally in the next, like, probably fight scene.
I want him to die! I want all these characters dead!
You know what? Oh, I can't.
They're all awful!
They're fine.
You're falling for it!
Falling for what?
They're all fucking
a quality
twink boys,
game?
and everything's fucking going. It's falling into place. They're doing the thing you're not supposed to do.
What is that? What is that, Robby? Perchance to tell me.
This game sucks.
You suck. What do you think about that, Robby? I like this game.
There hasn't been a bad character yet in this game.
That's true. That these are all good characters.
How could the first character we meet is bad?
Mikhail? No, wait, Zero?
The narrator.
Yeah, the narrator that we killed off.
Fuck that guy.
That dude straight up came off like some fucking Assassin's Creed shit. Alright. So now we have even more people to talk to.
Man, this crew's
Wonderful.
getting out of hand. Everyone's all yap, yap, yap all the freaking time.
Dino? That's the best line in the game.
You know, heartbreaking. Worst guy you know just made an excellent point.
Put that quote on the back of the box.
I find it lively.
Lively. All it does is make us more likely to be spotted by some monster.
So long as Lady Zero is safe, nothing else matters.
Oh, now I get it. You just want to give Zero a few more meat shields, huh? More disciples means more people for her to abuse. That how it is, Freak Show?
Well,
Friendships make me sick.
I hate fake friends.
Why
I'm only
everyone's
here.
so
I'm
fake?
only here for drama and to win.
Our journey has become long and...
I always knew it would.
Of course, my lady. Such things only you could have foreseen. I pray you enjoy a deep and restful sleep tonight. I shall remain by your side and guard you from whatever may occur.
Right. I'll do my best.
Oh,
Is that Yuri Lowenthal? I'm not sure if it's the Yuri Lowenthal, but they absolutely were trying to just make Sora as a character.
Yeah, no, like it's. I keep saying his like character portrait and everything are like way too on the nose of being Sora, except
Yeah.
that he's a bloodthirsty psychopath instead of a like, well, golly.
I just looked it up. That is Yuri Lowenthal.
That's so funny. that is so fucking funny to just cast the same voice actor.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. That's just see, it's a good game.
No,
Oh wait.
that does
Wait,
not
what
make
is,
it a
who
good
does
game.
Yuri Lowenthal's voice? I've literally never played Kingdom Hearts. Somebody's like, wait, Yuri Lowenthal doesn't voice Sora. That's Haley Joel Osment.
Oh, that is Haley Joel Osment. You're absolutely right. There's Spider-Man in the latest
Fine,
Spider-Man.
beautiful example of a man. I find my good looks often turn off the little people. But what can you do?
Can I punch him? Like, in the face?
Oh, yes. Speaking of punching, it's trivia time.
What?
You've heard the expression, turn the other cheek, yes? Well, it's not just an expression. Oh, my, no. It actually comes from an ancient medical text concerning how to adjust jaw lines and bone structures.
Really?
Of course not. He's full of shit.
Come on, just one punch.
So that's part of his bit is that he constantly says things that sound like facts but are just not true. He's basically, you know that scene in Always Sunny where Charlie's like, if we burn the garbage, it'll go up into the sky and become stars, and everyone else is like, I don't. What? How do you not know that line?
No, I know that line.
Yeah. And then everyone else is like, I don't think that's true, but I don't know enough about science to dispute it. That's that character. Is that whole scene?
What's wrong? Nervous?
As shameful as it is to admit. But you know, my lady, doctors say a passionate night of log jamming is the perfect cure for such ailments.
How much fun do you think this voice actor had?
Forget it.
Then give me 3 days, would you? I need 72 straight hours of self-pleasure before I'm ready for combat.
Nope, not happening.
What do you think of that line, Robby?
Todd Habercorn voiced Octo.
There's just one sister left, huh, Zero?
Let's
Finally
see.
down to
They were.
So I guess you're
You're just gonna ignore the him saying he needs to jerk off for 3 days to be good at fighting.
You got a problem with that?
It's just that we've killed a lot of people now, you know?
And?
Well, when I try to sleep, sometimes I can still hear them screaming. Do you, Zero? Do you hear them scream?
No, I don't.
Wow, Zero. You sure are strong.
Giving my Dragon Son boyfriend
We're going to
PTSD.
kill again.
in order to defeat my sisters in
Shall we?
combat.
Lady One's in the Cathedral City, which is protected by a strong defensive network.
They were in a bunch of anime.
Thus, I believe an aerial invasion would be our best strategy.
Huh. Well, at least you're good for something.
But, my lady, you already know that I'm of great use during these long, dark nights.
So, we're fighting again.
Dragon's Den boyfriend. So Mikhail is the reincarnation of Michael, who is your dragon partner at the start of the game.
Yep.
And it's sort of like presented as if he's like equal level partner with you.
Okay.
So he's basically like your dragon boyfriend, but he gets killed and Zero has him reincarnated as Mikhail, who is essentially, as you can tell, like basically like a child. So he's pretty much her son, but he's the reincarnation of her boyfriend who was killed at the start of the game.
Did you get that?
Yeah. Which is partially why she has such a
To conquer the
strained
enemy
friend
stronghold
relationship
in the
towards
Cathedral
him.
City,
Yeah.
Zero's group decided to stage an attack from the air. But what they found waiting for them there was none other than One herself, the final intoner.
the final intoner. Hey Robby, who do you think the new narrator of this is anyway?
The daughter from Nier.
No. Whoa! I'm
City's really fancy, huh?
trying to remember what weapons I need to.
They're tall. Really tall.
Ow.
So yeah, those are just like highways.
Still dead.
Yeah.
And soon
Yeah,
you'll be drenched
okay.
in blood once more.
Why? Oh, have you not picked up that this is like a post-apocalyptic world?
No. I get that, but they're really like not even hiding it
Oh,
at
yeah,
this
yeah.
point.
Yes. We feel much the same down here on the ground. This is Lady One's personal guard. The fiercer they attack, the closer we must be to our goal.
Good to know.
That's like one of those things I always forget about this game, which is very funny because chronologically, this game takes place like first in the whole like Nier Drakengard series, but like, which means that basically over the course of the Nier series, there's about 3 or 4 different apocalypses.
I remember this dragon.
Yeah, it's from the start of the game. That's the one that killed Michael.
Yeah.
Gabriel. Oh, dude, Gabriel broke the
Fine.
shaders.
It's fine.
One, get over here. Let's settle this.
Settle down. Such shouting doesn't become you, sister. I can hear you, father.
Zero. My fireballs don't seem to be hurting him.
Skin's too tall.
God, he sounds like Millhouse.
What did Zero say? His skin's too tough.
Transformed her dragon.
We gotta hit his weak point.
Where's the disciple you used to summon that thing?
I have no disciple.
What?
Disciples are little more than tragic.
Oh, no, that's
Oh,
not.
God, turn.
Oh, come on.
Same old one, their same old bullshit.
Literally his weak point showing up just as I'm like,
Controlling a dragon without a disciple? What kind of trick is that?
Hey, it takes more than a trick to control a dragon.
yeah, this is Nierverse. So the timeline is Drakengard 3, Drakengard 1, Nier, and Nier Automata. But all of these are also like centuries and centuries apart. But they all are directly connected.
Think like Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker.
Yeah. The events at the end of one of the canon end. So the joke ending of Drakengard 1 is the canon ending that leads to the events of Nier 1. Whoop.
Oh, cool. We get a little cutscene.
He's got his little hat on. That's good.
I wish you could put a hat on the enemy.
There should be costume changes for the enemies.
Yeah.
And for the sisters.
Haha, you think I know Legend of Zelda? Smart. Keep it that way.
Boom. Becomes infinite. I guess, yeah, with the lore that they've set up, one would be fucking Gabriel.
Uh-huh.
Unless... unless there's something about one that is perhaps a little familiar to those familiar with the near Drakengard loreverse.
Yeah. Not me.
Yeah, no, it's also no, but for reasons.
Nice.
Love that fucking squish noise.
Uh-oh. Mikhail's old enemies. Racism.
Yeah.
Where the hell is one?
Okay, alright.
This wyvern thing of yours is really weird.
Jesus.
I do wonder who at the American studio was like, yeah, let's just put in like a job stealing joke in there.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder, like, if it was like a similar sort of like one-for-one racism metaphor in the original game.
In the original game, they were talking about Americans.
Fantastic, thanks. There's blood everywhere. It's in my eyes.
You know what? Good for you.
Cool.
Zero, you're honest, part of the city.
Right. We better go by foot from here.
Oh.
Oh, hey, good job.
Yeah.
You completed the mission.
Of kill one, which is wait a second. So, Robby, what do you think happens next after we kill one? I mean, you know, there's only 5 sisters. And spoiler alert, there's more game.
I assume the game ends and then you play it again.
Yeah, basically everyone in this game sucks. Oh, hell yeah, I can just buy that. Boom, saving my money.
Oh, nice. The game kills you, but not in the game. They just, like, an arm comes out of your computer screen and chokes you to death.
It turns out the entire game was just one large creepypasta. All right, so who should we have roll with us? You know, we haven't had Scent roll with us, and Dito seems to really hate him.
Time to bring some class to this operation.
So we have spheres, swords, chakrams, and combat bracers. Combat bracers kind of suck. Let's go with swords and spheres. Or actually, you know what? We'll do the old pervert, because he can do ranged attacks.
Uh-huh.
You know, Robby, you could try to sound a little bit more enthused.
About which fucking sex creep you want on your team?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know.
No, Lucille is right, though. It's not like they are particularly helpful.
Yeah, it's like they don't really do anything, so it's like... I don't know, which NPC model do you want to see the most?
Oh, that was easy.
Zero, what should I do now?
Support me from the air.
Wait.
Me?
You see anyone else here who can fly?
Good point. Guess I'm the best man.
Incoming enemies reported.
The best dragon, at least.
I love that it's just like the last level. It's just like, here you are in what was clearly a normal city.
Yeah. This was just Chicago.
So the events of this game eventually lead to the events in Drakengard 1. Probably, again, like I said, separated by like hundreds of thousands of years. But in Drakengard 1, the joke ending involves you going forward in time to modern-day Tokyo, Japan, and causing the apocalyptic event that starts near.
Uh-huh.
And then near Automata is about, like, another, like, couple hundred centuries after the events of the first near.
So the idea is... it's post-apocalyptia that then turns into post-apocalyptia that then turns into post-apocalyptia.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, I mean, I guess Drakengard 1 isn't really post-apocalyptia. It's just like fantasy bullshit. Like games.
Well, Drakengard 1 takes after this game, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it has any of the same post-apocalyptic settings.
But it's there at some point in the universe there was an apocalypse.
Oh yeah. Assumedly.
So it's post-apocalyptia.
I mean, at some point you stop living in the past, you know? You stop living in post-apocalypse and you just start new era. I mean, we don't call ourselves post-apocalypse, even though technically we're post-dinosaur apocalypse.
Would that be considered an apocalypse though? Because life still lived.
I mean, I don't think apocalypse necessarily means all life is wiped out. I think a massive amount of life and like change of like the global structure counts. I guess because there wasn't like. I guess you could argue that it doesn't count because apocalypse generally refers to like humans and society, and dinosaurs don't really have societies. They just were dinosaurs. But I feel like if there were an apocalypse, you know, there's a point at which you stop living in a post-apocalypse. You just start living in a new society.
That's Zero?
I know what an apocalypse is.
Are we just debating what is the nature? Let's just get real philosophical in this titty fuck game.
Yeah.
In this game where I press triangle over and over while hitting a man on a horse until he falls off the horse.
In this game where this old man tells you about how hard his dick is at all times.
And also how huge it is. And also how he fucked himself to be 70.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. No, I think we're in some sort of weird, like, pre-apocalyptic, but apocalypse is happening situation. What the Jesus! Alright, well now I'm pissed.
I guess post-apocalyptia into post-apocalyptia into post-apocalyptia is more so like, this is obviously a post-apocalypse world. And then if this becomes Drakengard 1, and then the joke ending being post-apocalyptic, or causing the apocalypse that is in Nier, and then Nier Automata also having areas that are post-apocalyptic, then that's like triple post-apocalypse.
Yeah, no, it's just the whole thing is just like the games are basically just like a series of new apocalypses that are caused usually by things that happened at the end of the previous game.
Cool.
And there's just like there's aspects and characters and various strands that connect them all. The most obvious one being Emil, who's Yoko Taro's whole like basically his persona character. Has like a small bit role in Nier Automata, but originally was in Nier. He's like a main character in Nier.
Right.
Robby, are you ever gonna play Nier Automata, by the way?
Megan has been asking me to do that for what feels like my entire life.
And I mean, really, it has been your entire life, as you were born in 2016.
I feel like I'm probably not gonna play that game.
Okay, well then I'll stream it, and then you can watch me play it.
I know a few people who want to stream Nier Automata.
Hey, does this area seem familiar, by the way?
It feels like the first one.
It is. It is the first area again.
Did we just not notice the fucking city buildings?
I think so. I mean, it did kind of start in media res, so it's probably pretty easy to just be like, oh, we're in like... Because like when you're close up to like these parts, they just look like fucking fantasy world shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe the shaders for them hadn't been compiled.
What are you saying? Are you saying that they went out of their way to not complete the first level?
No, I was saying the emulator didn't work.
Oh. No, I feel like they would kind of not want to
give away that it's
bust
super
that nut
obvious.
that early.
Yeah. It's possible. There could have been more dressing. I guess we'd have to check. By the way, oh jeez, I'm not doing that. By the way.
Surprise, surprise. This brings piece of shit again. Go take out that cannon.
Ow.
You got.
What's wrong?
You got.
Didn't repeat, Zero. I didn't repeat myself.
You just did, dummy.
Oh, Mikhail.
Oh, Mikhail, he's trying.
Robby, Shrek 2 GameCube when? Never. If there's any movie licensed game I'd want to play, it wouldn't be a Shrek one.
What would it be?
Bill and Ted on NES.
Oh.
So think about that.
I will say, nothing has fixed the fucking terrible lock-on system for this game yet. Still, specifically how it will never lock on to the enemies you're facing. If there's enemies that would be more inconvenient for you to lock onto.
There's gonna be a total conversion mod to make this game run in the Dark Souls engine.
It's gonna run in the Half-Life engine.
Yeah, we're gonna remake this game in Source.
There's got to be some pervert out there who'll do that, right?
I feel like you'd be better off with someone remaking this game in the Doom engine than the Source engine.
Why the Doom engine? Oh my God! Help!
People,
Help!
People really like to get things working in the Doom engine more than the Source engine, especially now.
That makes sense. Wait, why especially now?
Because people don't really like do Source stuff anymore.
I guess that's true. I mean, people don't even make shitty horror games in them anymore because they can just do them in Unity.
Yeah.
A whole generation of just generic zombie games lost. Now they're all just
unless there's like a
super games.
Like a super rare Source modding community that I'm not aware of.
I mean, there's gotta be, right? Like, there's gotta be.
But I feel like I would be aware of it. I mean, like, people are still working in Source and like making Source mods. Like, I mean, like that's what that whole Half-Life remake was that went on Steam.
Half-Life remake?
Yeah, there was a team that remade the entirety of Half-Life, like in the modern day Source engine.
Oh,
Black
nice.
Mesa, yeah. Do we even have Source 2 yet? We do, but it's primarily being used for modding Half-Life Alyx.
What kind of Half-Life Alyx 2 mods do we have yet?
Not anything crazy yet. A lot of like people like making like actual combat levels.
Is there no combat in that game?
There's tons of combat in that game.
I don't have VR, so I don't know.
What do you think Half-Life's about, Jay?
So you play as this man, Gordon Freeman, right? And
Yeah.
one day he goes to work, and they're like, Gordon, get into chopper. So he gets into it, and it explodes. And unfortunately, that opens a dimension to hell, aka the Hell Dimension. And unfortunately for him, there's a guy in a suit who's kind of like Slender Man, but like if you squished him down to just be a normal height man.
That's MGS5. You're thinking MGS5.
No, I'm not. And and then in the second one, it's all of that, but you're in a bunch of hallways, and they tell you it's a video game, but it's a walking simulator.
That's PT. You're thinking PT.
No, no, I'm thinking Half-Life 2.
Okay.
Because I've played Half-Life 2, and I've played Half-Life Blue Shift or whatever that one was called, but I haven't played Half-Life 1 or Alyx.
Okay. Well, Half-Life 1 is good. Half-Life 2 is good. Half-Life Blue Shift is probably the worst in the series.
Which is the one where you play as two moms?
That's Decay, and that was the Dreamcast co-op one.
We should play that one.
No, I'm not playing an FPS game with a controller.
Isn't there like a PC port of it?
There is, but it's very bad.
Oh. Then yeah, we should play it.
Okay.
Hey, where's my big purple button telling me which way to go?
I don't know which way to go!
Literally one of the few times where it'd be useful. Where the fuck is it?
Up! What are you talking about? Look at the fucking map! It's a hallway! It's fucking Final Fantasy 13 level design!
Brew, you're not a cop in Blue Shift. He's a security guard. For legal purposes, it's different.
Rent a cop.
He's not good enough to be a cop.
Jay hasn't played the one where he plays a boot boy.
Anything over here that I'm missing? Alright, cool.
The one where you get a badass grappling hook.
That's Legend of Zelda you're thinking of.
You do get a badass grappling hook in Legend of Zelda.
Remember when Navy was talking about fighting 2 golems?
Cool.
Here it is. Just remember these enemies that sucked? Well, here they are.
Well, to be fair, Barney does eventually become a cop, but he does it in pretend. He plays pretend to be a cop in Half-Life 2.
What?
You're not helping,
What do you mean he pretends to be a cop?
Well, because he pretends to be a Metro cop in order to be an insider for the Resistance.
Oh.
Which are those guys who are like, pick up that can. You know,
So he's a corrupt cop.
No, I think he just pretends to be a cop.
Hey, what's happening on screen right now?
I couldn't fucking tell you.
Name anything on screen.
Point to one thing that makes sense on screen right now.
I love this game. I literally have no idea, like, what the fuck they expect you to be doing in these parts. Like, just like, how are you supposed to fight these enemies in a way that is coherent at all?
You gotta use the long range attack and just keep using the long range attack. I was kidding. Please, for the love of God,
No, I
don't
wasn't
do
doing
that.
that. I was switching to my
Okay.
sword so I can do this move. I don't think this move's working. I think I might just be better at doing the fucking punch attack and just running around.
Well, you keep jumping and just doing 2 slashes.
Literally what is on screen at any given moment.
Incomprehensible.
Alright, I'm about to kill one, which will make this a lot easier.
Yeah.
Because then I can do that.
Freaks. I wish they'd never been born.
Okay, Dita, thank you for coming in. Thank you for contributing at the very last second.
Whatever, Decadus. Sometimes I wish you'd never been born either.
Oh, come on, don't be rude.
I wish he was never fucking born.
They just replaced him with a different character.
Damn.
This dude wearing projectors for heals.
Cruel words.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I do love,
All my cracks. I'm gonna need a bath soon.
not scent. Octa's weird
What do you
fucking,
say,
like,
Z?
stilettos he's on.
Maybe next.
Mm-hmm.
I am dying to know more Drakengard lore, Drakengard 3 lore. Please dump it in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, cutscene. Oh, never mind. Just mission complete.
We did it. We completed the mission.
I am now level 28. Which, if Twitter is correct, means I am now 28 years old. Oh!
Sick.
Oh! Gold base things. That means I can upgrade my near sword.
Ooh. Are you going to?
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Did you say it's like, oh, that means I can do it? Proceeds to just not do that.
I don't know. Maybe you were saving it.
No, I have no reason to save it. Alright,
Oh.
so we got some more weapons. Can't buy them yet. Gonna have to do more off-screen fucking grinding. You know what? Let's give Mikhail a new hat.
Put the baby on him.
Put the baby on Mikhail. Alright. Beautiful
Hey, you know what?
child, Mikhail.
We're
Or
getting near the end. You can put the near head on him.
Yeah, there we go.
Look, he's got red eyes now.
Oh, he's pissed.
Yeah.
You know, let's purchase some content while we're here. Okay.
Why not?
No, just the fact that it's because it tries to connect to the PlayStation Store, which is, by the way, not not a thing that this can connect to.
Yeah, not very possible.
Five invented snacking. I love to hear that. I love to hear that she invented the concept of snacking.
Congratulations.
It seems the enemy's anxious to go out in a blaze of glory.
Well then, let's not disappoint the bastards.
Contact lost with second unit. Stand strong and protect the
Ow.
fight.
The cathedral should be close.
Huh? You're asking for help from little old me? Hell, it does make sense to use the best arrow in your quiver. I knew you'd come crawling to dear old
Ow.
scent eventually.
Octa, can I ask you a favor?
No, ignoring me, eh? Truthfulness really is unbecoming.
I love that just like all your other teammates
Hey, is he dead?
are just immediately like, hey, we hate this guy. He sucks.
Yeah.
Do me a favor and skip the medics, would you?
Alright, let's get these fucking wizards. Alright, well, let's get the one wizard I got. By the way, these are the wizards I was talking about earlier. These are the guys who were summoning the sun during the desert.
Oh yeah,
series.
the fire wizards that I heard so much about.
The famous fire wizards from Drakengard 3. Oh my god.
Why aren't they spawning a giant sun that does damage to you?
Well, because it's not the desert level anymore.
Why don't these fire wizards simply kill Zero?
Why don't they have a gun?
Yeah.
I mean, it is post-apocalyptic. Theoretically, there are guns around, I guess.
You can't just find a gun in one of those buildings.
Alright, let's get this one guy.
Damn, you got a lot of guys.
Yeah, I was like, I saw that dude, and I was like, oh, I know what's going on here. There's a bunch of dudes around the corner who are going to jump me when I go up to that dude.
Yeah. Guns are in most buildings.
I mean, we don't know for sure. Maybe this was not, like, America. Maybe this was, like, Europe. And the only thing that's in there is, like, croissants and, like, books about fucking 19-year-olds with cigarette addictions.
And pictures of the Queen.
That they have all over Europe. Oh, I gotta defeat these imps real quick. Hold on.
I was gonna say, you think there's no fucking guns in Russia?
Great. Another freak of nature.
Yeah, what is that?
It's an imp.
Flying
There's 3 of them.
imps over the
See? Octonos.
Huh.
They say they feast on the livers of humans.
That's quite the habit they've got there.
Oh! They're very annoying, but you just basically just gotta lock onto them, and then...
then
Basically,
press
it's the same
triangle.
strategy that I use for every other enemy, which is you just lock onto them, and then you dive bomb them until they're dead.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta wait for them to fly a little closer, because if they're up too high, you can't dive bomb them, see?
Right.
And then you can just do this. Down. Oh, there he is. Anyway.
This is such a drag. Can we just kill everyone and get the hell out of here already?
I agree.
Oh,
Let's get
yeah.
the hell out of here.
Tell by my
That makes
face.
sense. This person say, my theory is that since this is the same city where the Queen Beast ending of DoD 1 takes place, this is where Tokyo would be in modern day / near world.
Don't mistake this late
Huh.
Basically, given how all the endings stack up and where this location thus probably is, it's probably Tokyo.
Oh.
Because when they travel to the future in Drakengard 1, it's modern day Tokyo, and this is around the same location as Drakengard 1.
Don't say such things. We must give all for our atonement.
I hate these guys.
Is that why we have the Tokyo Tower hat?
Yeah, I think that's actually specifically a Drakengard 1 reference.
Tokyo looks like shit right now.
Tokyo. This is Tokyo after it went through a recession.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that noise? Oh, there's more. There's more guys up here.
Oh no.
Bringing back some of our favorite guys, like the undead, who are also here now.
Neat.
How is it that I keep ending up fighting these stupid battles again?
It's all for Lady Zero, of course. The simple truth is we're all completely helpless against her charm.
You hear that?
You gotta be
She's just
kidding
too hot. Robby, I can't wait to see your reaction to one of the endings. I don't remember which ending we're getting first, but one of them.
Ending C for cool.
Ending C for cookie.
Oh.
Oh wait, got sicko mode. What am I doing?
Oh yeah. Look!
Captain, help! Look, she literally just like runs like a fucking wild animal forward.
Soldiers quaking in fear.
Trivia time. Did you know 16% of human breath consists of hydrogen?
No, I've never heard that.
I wouldn't think so. This is my first time hearing it too.
See what I mean? Where it's
Why
just
would
like he just makes shit up because he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't get it.
He's supposed to be like the know-it-all, like I am the puppet master villain character, but he's not. He's just a himbo.
Okay.
Shut up and keep going.
I think I feel like I was reading something where he originally had like kind of a different trope that he was doing, and that like his design is somewhat of a leftover from that. But that's supposed to be the bit of his character. Is essentially he's the seemingly like a very intelligent like sociopath kind of villain, and then it's like, oh, he's not actually like intelligent at all. Kind of like how the Sora character is supposed to be very sweet and actually sucks. You sound riveted, Robby.
I'm not falling for it. I'm not sold on any of that.
Why?
I don't agree.
You don't agree with what the story is?
I don't agree on that take of the characters.
Well, what do you think of the characters are then?
I think they're all badly written.
How so?
They say stupid shit.
They say stupid shit and it pisses me off.
It just makes me mad.
Well, maybe it's, maybe good art makes you mad sometimes.
It doesn't make me think, though. This game hasn't made me think. And I feel like if a game makes me mad but doesn't make me think,
Well, maybe that's on you.
maybe it's my fault.
Yeah. Hey, it's like John Lennon said. Think about it.
Take a second. Matter of fact, take a whole damn minute.
What's that?
That's Snoop Doggy Dog.
Ah, wait, no. I don't
No, I want to open up.
I want to open that
the
chest.
box.
I don't care about fucking three-head Cerberus guy. Look, all right, he's kind of cute. He's kind of stupid. looking.
Puppy.
Yeah, I like his stupid little walk. All right, well, no, I don't need to. You guys go fight him for me for a second.
Yeah, not right now.
And then I'll kill you again!
Despite all your antisocial bluster, Tito, I see you're still fighting hard.
I figure I might as well help Z out as long as I'm here.
You see, Tito, the power of genuine friendship conquers all.
The power of friendship.
Put your panties in a bunch about it.
I do love that Decadus, the most like creepy pervert one, is the one who like most believes in like the generic anime tropes.
Yeah.
Which I
He
guess
hasn't come in a while, which I kind of like.
has
kind
he
of been
grown on
helpful.
you?
Well, no. What I'm saying is he hasn't come in a while. Doesn't mean that he hasn't come at all. Been keeping his mouth shut.
Oh, maybe he's like, maybe he's in lockup.
Yeah, he's probably not horny because of lore reasons.
Because of lore reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on the patch now.
Something you can buy at CVS. You gotta ask for it.
Yeah, the anti-horny patch. It's actually got Zero on the box. She's holding it, and she just says like, "Stop trying to fuck me."
I need the pill that makes it so that my boner goes down.
The bitter truth does not escape me. I know in my heart that I was born for comedy. I am a disciple, created only to serve an atonement.
I agree completely. How about you both shut up and make it the killing?
What do you think they're talking about?
Goodness. Whatever are we to do now?
I shall follow Lady Zero to the end.
Ow.
What have you done?
I shall ascend to heaven without regrets.
Cool.
Alright, well, that was easy. And all the other enemies despawned. That was helpful.
Nice. That works.
That's honestly the entire reason I was focusing on the dog. I was like, the dog's the only one that has a big number next to its name, so if I kill it, everything else will go away.
Yeah.
Well, this is it.
It's what, my lady?
I won't be needing you anymore.
Well, Robby,
I can handle the rest by myself.
hope you didn't get too attached to
My
these
lady,
guys.
please. If
Definitely
you're worried
not.
about us,
No.
we...
It's unavoidable. Disciples can't remain in human form without an intoner's power. Sooner or later, you'll disappear. So before that happens, I'm giving you your old forms back.
Just kidding, you don't get your wish. They get turned into birds.
Okay.
Goodbye.
By the
Why'd she
way, for
why did
lore
she turn them
reasons,
into birds?
that also happens in Nier Automata. Well, because as she said, they can't exist without the intoner's power. So she didn't turn them back into birds, which is what they were originally, and not actually people.
But she's an intoner.
Yeah, but she's not their intoners.
So she's saying she's just gonna die? Well, their intoners are dead. It is not that deep. I think it's just stupid, Jay.
No.
Their intoners are dead. If they can't live without their intoners' power, their intoners are dead. They're not giving any power.
Well, she was saying that. Yeah, exactly. She was saying they would start to fade away. So before that happens,
No. How is it really just on a fucking clock? Like it's like, all right, Dito, you got 3 days until you turn into a bird.
no, they don't turn into a bird. They stop existing unless she turns them back into a bird. What are you not getting?
What you just said? You're saying fucking nonsense.
You know, the game's not over yet. Maybe there'll be some.
I don't think so.
explanations.
I don't think so. I for some reason I don't think they're gonna explain why the hell that happened.
Yeah, all the horny people turned into birds, and Robby's making a big deal about it for some reason.
I think you just made that up. You talk like Sent. You just make shit up to make it sound cool.
So what you're saying is that Sent is a very well-written character because he conveys.
Back then, I didn't know. I didn't know that defeating one wasn't the end. I also didn't know the truth about Zero and me.
Damn. Foreshadowing.
Damn, foreskin.
I think the implication there was that Zero was going to die. They were like, well, there won't be any intoners left, so just die.
Yeah, no, that's basically what it is. The
Okay.
big revelation is that she's not planning on being alive after this either. Which is something she's been keeping from Mikhail because she knows Mikhail won't go along with it if he knows that Zero is planning on dying too.
Right. See, that's a way better explanation than whatever the fuck shit you made up before that was.
Well, I didn't want to give that part away. And
I thought it was obvious. I thought it was obvious. That's kind of what she was implying there. Without an intoner's power, you won't live. So if there's no intoners, then you won't live. That's the implication.
She's alone. Zero's by herself.
Damn, and now she doesn't have her extremely overpowered and strong disciples.
Damn,
Oh,
now she'll be a lot easier to defeat now.
Yeah.
Hey, why is there a number next to our name? Hey, can I just see what's going on? Thank you.
Wait, is he a dragon and a toner too? I think the implication is that dragons can be types of disciples.
The dragon
'cause they were-
is not a disciple.
Yeah, because they were talking about how like one doesn't have any disciples, but she does have a dragon. But also disciples can be turned into dragons?
Well, so far the implication seems to be that one also does not have a dragon, or does not have a disciple, but she does have a dragon.
Yeah.
But actually, sorry, it's specifically that she doesn't have a dragon. She has a daemon, like a demon that has taken the form of a dragon. But it's
Right.
not actually a dragon like Mikhail is. And I think the whole bit with it turning into a bunch of wyverns was like kind of like how the disciples were turned into disciples from birds. The dragon was the demon thing using wyverns to take the form of a dragon.
They're crying for mommy.
Mommy's one, that is. Whoa, fuck.
That looked way scarier than it actually was.
That arrow coming right at me. Just
Yeah.
fucking juked it. Just whoop.
All right.
Yes. Offer, you are correct. Also, I mean, dragons just exist in this universe. They're in Drakengard 1.
Thus the name.
Uh,
Draken.
Oh.
Yeah. Didn't think about that. You gotta watch this stream to get those kind of tips.
Yeah. And guard because, on guard, like you're fighting.
Yeah. Dragon fight. Should change the name.
That's actually what the American version was going to be called, but Yoko Taro insisted that it be called Drakengard. I
Yeah.
think it's called like Dragoon in Japan.
Which we already have something like that called Panzer Dragoon.
Honestly, that's probably exactly why it's called that here. Okay, stop.
It's called Drag on Dragoon.
And it's quite a drag on, if you ask me.
If you know what I'm talking about.
Whoop. Alright, here we go.
Drakengard, known in Japan as Dragon Dragoon, is a series of action role-playing games. I would not call them role-playing games.
I mean, there's the second one in the series I think might be more of an RPG game. The one that Yoko Taro had nothing to do with.
Big fan of Drakengard's Wikipedia page here. First release, Drakengard, September 11th, 2003. Latest release, Nier Automata, February 23rd, 2017.
And like I said, they are oh my god, could you please stop? Move.
The setting of this game is called Midgard?
Is it? Oh yeah, I guess that's what it's called in the first one.
Hello?
Hello, what? Hi. Can I help you? What's up? What's wrong?
Can't just name your fantasy world Midgar.
Why, is that like copyrighted or something?
Midgar is just like, the place in Final Fantasy.
Oh, is it? I don't know
That's
about
just
Final
that's just,
Fantasy.
that's the city of Final Fantasy VII. That's Midgar.
See, this is why I have you on here, because I don't play video games. I play art experiences.
Yeah. Appier says, "Is this game fun?" No.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna agree with Lucio on here, where it's like, yeah, this is like one of my favorite games, and I love to talk about it. It is not fun. It's not. It's not a fun game to play. I'm actually basically been using streaming as a way to show it off because I've been wanting to show it off again, or I've been wanting to play it again. But I was like, I need somebody to be watching me play this, so I'm just gonna be like, why am I playing this game again? Damn it. Okay. I was like, well, let me do this before I enter.
Don't give up. Keep pushing. Stop her. Stop her now. Intoner or not, how can one woman fight off all these troops? She's trying to end the world by herself. These odds must remain fucking strong. If not, the whole world is in danger. All our soldiers are wounded. No retreat. Keep going. Damn it.
Keep going.
Protect the cathedral. Don't let Zero inside.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Fucking blender that guy up. Alright, only one more. There he is. I was like, where the fuck is this dude?
Hold on, I have to launch Fall Guys while you defeat these enemies.
Why?
I have to buy my daily stuff.
Oh, I thought you were just like, hold on, I have to play a different video game because this is boring. What are you buying? What do you have to buy in Fall Guys?
There's like a daily store that pops up.
What do you use to? What fall bucks do you use to do it?
There's two types of currency. There's kudos and crowns. Kudos are basically just like you play a game, you get like 50 kudos, and like the better you do, you get more kudos. But crowns are specifically if you win a game, then you get a crown, and you can use those to buy cosmetics.
Oh, I found the treasure chest for this level.
Oh, nice.
Bro, I forgot. Have you actually played through this game on like a PS3, or on the original emulated copy? Because I think you might have borrowed my roommate's. I'm trying to remember if you had borrowed my roommate's copy to play it or not. I remember Brew coming over and watching me play Drakengard 1 and just being like, I have the exact same brainworms where I watch this and I'm like, this does look fun to play.
You should play Dynasty Warriors.
You know what? I might. Okay, it can't be that. It can't be our copy then, because our copy's here. Because I'd use it to rip this copy of the game.
What you reading? Zero.
Oh, the politics of everybody.
It's a record of life in the cathedral city.
A record of life?
Zero, don't you think it's strange? This city is said to be the origin of all magic. Spells were crafted here that even now are far beyond our abilities. Where did this knowledge go? When did we lose it? And what happened to the people who once possessed it? I thought if I studied that, I might be able to learn the purpose of intoners, of us.
Only an idiot tries to learn about a bunch of shit she doesn't need to know. Or did you not know that?
That's rather close-minded.
Bitch got turf bangs.
Though, in the sense that we cannot ever truly know everything, well, I suppose I agree.
Whatever.
Shut
I'm
up.
about to kill you anyway.
This
That's
is
all
you
that
and Meeks
matters.
talking to me whenever you see me reading a book in the living room.
Yeah, we do just make fun of you. That is true.
Oh, you're reading a book, pussy? I'm reading. I'm knowing stuff. Also, I gotta know is right outside the fucking window.
Come to me, Gabriel.
Oh, Jesus!
You all right?
Yeah.
He's
He's really, really strong.
Hey, you alright?
Zero, get on. Let's beat him together.
Alright, on that note, I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna be pissed if I somehow beat this and
I know how
Robby
this goes, my sister.
fucking misses
Not
it.
even you can recover from a mortal dragon.
Hold on, let me get this emulation ready, just in case I need to pause it.
Then I guess I just have to kill you first. You and your demon dragon.
Huh? What's that?
What would be a
It
great
means
bet?
She enhanced her dragon to make her better at fighting. But when you do that,
Hey, Zero, why are we fighting?
are you seriously asking me that now?
I mean, it's just kind of sad, you know? It's sad. I feel really bad for Gabriel.
Really?
Ow.
You feel bad for the fucker that's trying to kill you?
I'm okay. Oh, it's just, I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine, Zero. Don't worry about me. Fuck, that didn't work. Alright, so don't ram it when it's doing that.
Damn it. Does anything hurt him?
I don't know why she said that. I'm already down to half his health. Oh, fuck. Oh, I never noticed before that Mikhail has like a tiny, like, ow thing that he says when he gets hit. Oh, I'm glad that I'm glad that, like, I could provide that, because I literally, like, played Nier Automata and was like, this game is really good. What else has this guy done? Oh, a bunch of games that are, like, extremely poorly reviewed but have massive fans? Yeah, okay, I'm playing those. The only way to hurt him is to feel like, just call him like a lesser dragon, because he has to be using demon powers in order to be a real dragon. Ow. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. I forgot what any strategy for fighting this boss is. At the very least, it's like a lot easier to do. All right. Paused until Robby comes back. Also, this actually works out perfectly because I've been needing to use the bathroom for about 20 minutes. So I'm going to take a brief break to go do that. And then hopefully we'll be able to continue. Hopefully Robby will be back.
Hey, I just got done taking a shit. What's happening? Oh my god. Am I alone? Am I all alone here? What's going on? Am I in this magical world all alone? But then I look to the right and I see the chat. It's always been me. Alright, hold on. I know how to entertain everyone. Hold on. I got just the thing. Don't you worry, chat. Robby is here to save the day once again. I got the things you need. Let's do yeah, let's see what you have to say. No thanks, I'll keep walking hands. Drakengard 3, so near and yet. Drakengard 3 is a mess. It's baggy, inconsistent, repetitive, scrappy, tonally iffy, and beset by a litany of technical failings. And yet at the same time, it's really fascinating. For all its faults, this is a game that tries something different. Several things, in fact, and come close to pulling them off. At the very least, it's flawed in interesting ways, and it will surely find a niche audience that is prepared to defend it to the hilt.
Shut up. And that's me. I'm that audience.
Much of that, of course, could also be said about the director, Taro Yoko's Nier, which,
Robby,
with the benefit of
the second I sat down to pee, you were like, "Hey." Anyway, I'm gonna hit play now because we're gonna. I beat the dragon demon.
Oh, I honestly thought that you would die on it 4 times, which is why I went to go take a shit.
I mean, that's fair. But you were wrong because this time I have, a skill set, gamepad, and also the game plays somewhat properly.
Okay.
Wow. Anyway, even though I beat the dragon, Mikhail got hit by a laser.
Oops.
Dynamite with a laser beam.
You all right?
Doesn't look alright.
He's fine. Walk it off. It's one weak tooth.
Shit.
That was the weak point all along.
Reincarnate. Even if you lose your memory, at least you'll still...
You know, right, Zero? Why dragons can be reborn? Because they get a final wish.
Enough. Just hurry up and... Do it already!
A dragon's wish is a deep and powerful thing. So now, I'm gonna make mine. And I'm gonna kill that dragon.
What are you saying?
If I use my life to wish it, then I can make it happen. Isn't that great?
No. No. No, no, no! I am not letting you do this! No!
This is such good voice acting in this scene.
It's okay, Zero. If I lose my memory, I won't be me anymore anyway.
No! No, no! Please, no!
And besides, I had a lot of fun, Zero. I mean...
K-Dog's
no,
gone.
you can't! I won't let you!
Look at that. You finally used my name. My name.
For those who weren't here for the previous ones, she kept calling him Dummy and Dragon instead of Mikhail because she told him that like dragons have to like essentially earn their name because it reflects their power. So in the end, she did care about Mikhail.
Mikhail. You're not the only one who's ready to sacrifice everything. I will protect Gabriel, even if I forsake my life as an intoner.
This truly is Yoko Taro.
Zero!
So now there's another boss battle.
Cool.
You comprehend nothing. You destroy the peace we created. You kill your own flesh and blood. And then you think you can save the world? You done running your mouth yet? Mikhail, why wasn't it me? Mikhail still had a future. Damn it! God damn it all!
Gotta go for that weak leg.
Oh yeah, he's got a stank leg.
He got all fucked up leg from Mikhail. Whoop,
Uh-huh.
whoop. Ow. So what do you think of that emotional scene?
It was bullshit.
What? No! Come on! How do you not love Mikhail sacrificing himself? At the moment when it was needed most.
The dragon's still alive.
No, he's not.
Gabriel,
Bro,
the dragon?
yeah, but he sacrificed himself to make the dragon killable. What? Do you think Mikhail's not really dead?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's like a dragon's wish, and anything can come true when you wish it. And then Mikhail's final wish was, I wish that Gabriel was weaker. You did it, Mikhail.
Listen, Mikhail was 1 year old, all right? he doesn't quite fully understand how the whole dragon thing works.
Okay.
This fucking Donkey Kong Congo ass move. What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, don't like that. Just hides behind a pillar. Oh, look at him. He's more fucked up.
Oh, wow, he's limping.
I agree. Shit.
Shit.
All right. Well, combat bracers might not be the best one for here. Ah. Thank God he has like a massive fucking charge up for his attack. Why is it like his sister, like your sister is just like staring forward? Just like not even like remotely paying attention to what's going on. Yeah, that's true. The sale is it was probably a wish for Zero to win, which is a very Mikhail wish to make.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh god,
So
I need to find and show you at some point within one of the like supplementary works and stuff. There's a drawing that Mikhail has done of himself and Zero, and it's just a really cute little like thing of just him as like a big frowning dragon. Like it looks like a children's drawing.
To destroy us, all of us. 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
We won't lose, Zero, and the world won't either. You're the monster who made the Intoners in the first place.
Hey, wait, what did she mean by that?
I don't know.
It would be rude to use your dying wish to be like, I wish the other guy was dead.
You should be able to say that, though. The dragon's wish.
This is my my dragon's wish. Dragon means Kokoro. Oh.
So this is...
Robby, what do you think is going to happen next?
I don't know.
Goodbye. Yeah, it is.
Unless...
Mikhail. It's over. Now I...
Did you notice how her suit turned red?
One. But how?
Brother.
Or should I say how his suit turned red?
I'm one's brother.
Brother? That's impossible.
You wouldn't know. You only had your 5 sisters. But in the same way you created your sisters, your sister 1 created me. I was a failsafe in case you managed to kill her. I was her final weapon.
Cool.
So remember the whole thing about her not having a disciple? That's why, because she made a brother instead.
Fang.
That's stupid.
That means it can kill an intoner, right?
I see.
My final weapon,
no one
a
to blame
femboy.
but yourself, murderer.
I don't blame anyone. I just want to kill the Intoners. All of them. You think after all this, I intended to survive? The world doesn't work that way. At last, it's all over.
So if you missed it, by the way, the other thing that is sort of suggested she had been hiding from Mikhail is that only a dragon can kill an intoner, and that she hadn't been intending to survive. So after all this was done, she was going to have Mikhail kill her.
Thank you.
Well, he did.
Yeah. And yeah, so the reason this does lead to the first to the Drakengard 1.
She's dead.
This character is the Watchers.
Zero
This
is
character is
dead.
the one who leads to the Watchers in Drakengard 1.
1. Do you hear me? I finished off the intoners, just like you said. But what should I do now? How am I supposed to live in a world that lacks the intoner's protection? 1.
And thus the cult of the Watchers was born.
Wait, if only dragons are able to kill intoners, then how did Zero kill 1 if Mikhail was dead?
He said that the sword was dragon tooth. It was made from the tooth of a dragon.
Whose sword?
The sword that he stabbed her with.
Yeah, but how did Zero kill 1?
Oh. Wait, no. Her sword is also a dragon's tooth sword.
Oh, then why was she like surprised when she learned about the concept of swords that are dragon tooth? How did you get that dragon tooth sword?
Probably from Mikhail or from Michael. Well, the thing about it is that her surprise is more so at the fact that there is another person with a dragon tooth sword who killed her and who is aware of that. And also that there was another person in the first place.
That ending sucked.
Well, it's just the first one.
How many endings are there?
Let me look it up. So, but before you get mad at whatever the answer is, you don't actually have to replay the whole game. There's going to be splitting timelines.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to remember if we have to sit through these credits to get to the...
Nier was a tragedy with a viciously cool streak,
Oh my God.
but it was
Still
also
doing this
surprisingly warm-hearted, particularly in the developing bond between the protagonists. Drakengard 3, by contrast, plays more like a jet black comedy and is much more colder to the touch. That's chiefly down to our protagonist Zero, who is on a single-minded quest to kill her 5 magical sisters, ostensibly to steal their powers and become the world's only remaining goddess. Assisted by a juvenile and oddly incontinent dragon named Mikhail, she tackles them in
I like to
reverse
imagine
order.
that her brother was literally just standing behind the throne. Like, literally, he just is crouched there at all times while she's reading, waiting. And you're like, is Zero here yet? He's like, don't worry about it. She'll be here soon. You just stay there.
Cutting a bloody swathe through each deity's armies. She's hostile to everyone she meets, even poor put upon Mikhail, and ignores any and all pleas for mercy. Soldiers cry out in terror, and her sisters beg for forgiveness.
Shut the fuck up, cutscene.
I see. If there are no intoners left to protect the world, then I'll just protect it myself. We'll form a new religion. A religion that worships my sister One. No, I am the true One. From this day forward, all will call me One.
Congratulations on the transition.
I should have known this branch would also end like this.
Hey, it's the narrator.
Seems like we should have taken a different branch somewhere along the way.
Well, thank God I still leveled up even though I'm dead.
Cool. James. Oh fuck! Is it over?
It's not over. Well, the first branch is over.
We beat the game.
Branch A is complete. Branch B has now been unlocked. So Robbie, what do you think? Should we start Branch B tonight, or do you want to?
God, I don't know. we've been alive for what? 2 hours?
Yeah, about an hour 50 now.
Oh, well, where does Branch B start?
All right, well, let's find out. The world has branched, and we find ourselves in an odd forest where Zero's cycle is interrupted, and disciples no longer remember their encounters. So we basically start in just like a weird interrupted version of the main game.
Huh?
We get it's a camp. We can actually wait. Here, it'll show us if we do story flow. So Branch B starts in the middle of chapter 3, which is right around when you kill the fairies.
Okay, and
is right after Octa appears.
And then this branch in the story happens, where the disciples no longer remember their intoners.
Yes.
Why?
Well, let's find out.
Okay.
See if we can buy any weapons. Ah, here we go. Skyward Wind.
Can't.
What? What? What is your problem? What now? What could you possibly be upset about now?
Did they really just go like, I don't like this version of the story, and then in this game just put in another version of the story?
Have you? Is this your first Yoko Taro game? All of his games have branching alternate endings and stories.
Yeah, but I like the characters in that one, and now we're just forced to deal with the characters more, but now they got something weird going on. There's one good character in this game. One, and it's the baby dragon, and that baby dragon's racist.
Is that what you...
doesn't always flow in a single direction.
There's also a chord who are now meeting.
Divergence, Branch B. In the flow of post-cataclysm history, if a unique set of conditions known as singularities come together, splits occur in time, resulting in the multiple world divergence phenomenon. It is now April the 1st, 1000 AD. 28 days since the singularity known as Zero resumed activity. The first anomaly occurred when Zero encountered the old man known as Octa, and the forest they were expected to enter manifested in a different form. M3210, E0020, QV. Begin recording.
If you remember, she says something very similar at the very start of the game. Hey, Sense here.
Huh?
So basically what she just told us is that Zero is a singularity event, which means that she is something that causes essentially splits in time. That this started to occur post-cataclysmic, so this is a product of whatever caused the apocalypse that got us into the world that we're in right now, and that for whatever reason it's leading it so that there will just be points in time where the timelines split off into different ones. And Accord said at the last one, I should have guessed that this one would end this way. We'll have to go back and find a different branch. So now we're playing through a different branch of the story where, okay, we're going to go back to this point in time and we're going to take the route where they entered into the forest, but the forest was different and strange.
Decadus, give me some cloth, will ya?
Are you hurt, milady?
No. This stupid forest made my period come early.
Oh.
Dito's right. You are a freak.
I want every copy of Drakengard 3 to be snapped in half. I want them all to fucking burn. Put them in a fucking landfill.
Any more damp around here? Even my sweat.
Oh.
I know, right? This place blows chunks.
Yes, but the discomfort is somehow exhilarating.
Yeah,
So if someone else wants to be on these streams and not Robby, because I guess he's gonna be a little bitch about it.
I vote we ditch this place ASAP.
Are you just in stunned silence?
I'm stunned.
That's the first line we get in this new timeline.
I'm absolutely stunned that this game went ahead and said, you know what? We're just gonna fucking put them all together for the ending, and it's gonna make more content and create more shit. So it's like, oh, here's these what ifs, but like in the story itself, and that kind of makes the ending that you want to make. So here's our first example of that. And the first thing that fucking happens is Zero says she's on her period and a character comes because of it. The game is straight up going, we're going to continue to do shit in this game and do these what if storylines while making this game. And also it's still very gross.
Pleased about that.
I'm just excited to meet one of your sisters.
Well, I'm excited to kill her.
Aw, come on.
Like, I get the branching path things in video games and in stories. Like, that's fun. And I like what ifs. Why the fuck is Sent here?
Well,
is it just because Yoko Taro was just like, oh, we just want to put this character in early because, you know, you beat the game, so why not?
Two. Yeah, sorry. Don't know her.
Stupid.
You mean you forgot her?
How can I forget a person I've never met?
Huh, interesting.
I'm pretty sure I'd remember a silly name like Two.
I'm not interested. You can't say interesting when something doesn't make sense.
I think it makes sense.
It's patrol, dummy, not butt roll.
That's what I said. That's totally what I said.
You know, I keep waiting for him to get smarter, but it's just not happening. How about it, Sent? Want to add some biting wit to the situation? Aw, come on. Give me something. Anything.
What?
Oh, so now you decide to be normal? Forget it. You're useless.
I just can't stop thinking about this Two person.
Robby, the actual answer to your question is the timelines are getting all fucked up, which is why he's here, but like doesn't remember Two, because he was literally moved out of the correct order of time.
He would still remember Two. Unless Two got a fucking disciple in like the hour before she fought.
Yeah, you do that.
I don't remember what happens at the start of this one, so I guess we'll you know what? We'll probably find out.
Make your way through the fucking forest.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's the deal with all this fog? I'm telling you, something's weird about this forest.
Yes, but...
But what? If you say the discomfort is exquisite or some shit, I swear I'll cut your head off.
Do it.
Octa fighting for Zero. It doesn't matter. Octa's our enemy now. Where is Lady 3? I don't know. We lost contact with her a while ago. Well, send another messenger.
So what happens when you see Lady 2? Do we even get to that point?
You'll find out. I can't tell you. I also don't remember
my God.
offhand.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I'm not even gonna bullshit you if this like, well, you see it. And it's like, no, I just literally don't recall offhand. I do remember, like, I remember one specific story beat that like happens in one of these weird timeline skips because of everything that's going on that I really like. But I don't remember if it's this one or if it's the next branch. And I remember like the endings to them because I really like a bunch of the endings.
Right.
I also could tell you that by playing all these endings, you will learn more about like what is Zero's whole deal and why she is trying to kill all her sisters and like what's up with the parasite. Like that's the real reason for the sort of branching paths is that it's actually just like a way to get a larger sense of the story and of like what's going on. With the implication of there being a larger meta story that ties into the lore of the series, of like Accord and these like third-person observers of this weird timeline, like shit that's going on, and them trying to find the correct timeline.
I think it should be normal.
Why? Ah, fuck these things.
To deceased human corpses.
They claim the body.
That's some hobby.
Dead bodies make great disposable transport.
What's the deal with this fog? We don't have time to worry about that now. If we don't stop that dragon, it'll torch us and the forest.
What is the deal with this fog? Is it a fairy?
I like that spirit, like, slowly trying to walk away from me. It's like, okay, well, I gotta go on now. Alright, I can see that you're busy. Sorry. Seal, I have not actually played the DLC, so it'll be very fun to get to those. And probably also not like them, because I've never heard good about them.
Shut up!
Turns you on as well?
No. Defeating such weak foes actually displeases me.
Why?
Because it's too easy. There's no struggle.
Okay.
He doesn't get his ass kicked. The fuck's that noise? The fuck am I gonna fight over here? Oh, these fucking
Yeah,
assholes.
something about this forest definitely feels off.
You think?
It is filled with both spirits and the undead.
And it's a pain in the ass.
It's not just that. I'm thinking this fog might be poison.
Poison, huh? It's probably fun.
That's it? Really?
I got poison brain.
I got mold pilled. I got poison pilled. I think the poison's fine, actually.
Undead feels like something of a fool's errand.
Yeah, good attitude there. But I suppose that's the best. Well, like you.
I am a disciple, just the same as you.
Yeah. No, we may have the same title, but the similarity ends there. I, for example, am amazing, while you are less so.
Hey, Decadus, try not to kill him, okay? Because if anyone here is gonna kill him, it's me.
Then do it, pussy!
You just
Kill!
screaming at him like, listen, you little pervert, I know you love killing. Kill this one. Why haven't you
Kill
killed
this
him yet?
one. It's fine. Kill him. Zero's got this under control.
I probably will end up liking the DLC chapters. I don't know. I tend to be.
They do seem to enjoy entrapping their prey.
Did someone say entrapment play?
Yeah, I think Robby after this we'll probably stop.
Why?
Well, it's over 2 hours. I don't know. You don't seem to be having fun.
Oh, Jay.
Oh, I forgot you love being angry.
When you put Drakengard 3 in front of me, I will never have fun.
You're not having fun hanging out with your good friend and roommate?
I'm having fun hanging out with you and my good friend.
And my good friend. My good friend, Watermelon.
My good friend, Drakengard 3.
My good friend looks at hand. Lenny. Man, Watermelon's fucking chatting up a storm today.
Yeah. Watermelon likes when I'm angry, so he's probably happy.
Robby, will you do a stream with me of the Nier game as well?
Sure.
Okay.
I like Nier.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm very excited to get to Nier. I might do another game in between this one and Nier, though. It's so weird. It's like I remember this game getting significantly harder, like on the second branch, but I'm like, oh, this isn't that hard. And then I'm realizing it's because like, oh, the enemies are stronger, but like I'm not now also fighting the frame rate being worse because there's more enemies on screen at a time.
You're able to actually react to things that are happening.
These necromancers are a bunch of
Huh? In this universe, do they just censor swears?
Yeah.
Is that what
It's
you were
like
waiting
it's like The Good Place.
Oh, okay.
That was the reference to the show The Good Place.
Oh, sorry.
Now
I didn't know
streaming
what
on
you were-
NBC.com.
Got it. Understood.
That was a real meaty fucking punch noise in that box. Wait, what? I wasn't even locked onto that guy and I just flew into him.
Necromancers eliminated. Congratulations on eliminating those necromancers there, Joy.
Thank you. Monument Island. I'd also say it's the opposite in that, and I say this as somebody who loves Zero's character in this and loves this game. You actually like the characters in here. I like the fact that the characters in this are awful, but oh hey,
it's one of those babies.
It's one of the Funko Pops. Here it comes.
What the hell are these creepy things?
What a nice surprise. They say only those of pure heart can see.
Stop talking and fight already.
Just making up facts, like, oh yeah, only the pure of heart can see these.
I feel like that's not true, yeah.
Alright. Time to go Funko mode. Oh man. Robby, do you know if there's a way to like encourage Funko Pop to make Funko Pops for things?
You gotta get it trending.
Okay. Can somebody get Drakengard 3 trending for me so we can get some Drakengard 3 Funko Pops? Like, imagine a Mikhail Funko Pop.
Did Square Enix ever collaborate with Funko before?
Actually, I don't think so. I mean, I can't think of anything offhand. I also know nothing about video games.
What the hell are you talking about? You're starting to sound like
Yeah, there were some Kingdom Hearts Funko Pops. That's true.
There were?
Oh yeah, but that might have been more of a Disney thing than a Square Enix thing.
It's more just like I was like I've never, for some reason I haven't seen those, and that's wild because I feel like those like audiences would overlap like perfectly. By the way, I did order the Laura Palmer Funko Pop. just for the record.
Okay.
So that will be here soon.
Is it the one where she's like dead?
Yeah, sorry, specifically the dead Laura Palmer Funko Pop.
Okay, good.
AKA the funny one.
Yeah, I did. So move it. Shut up and get to work
You
already.
need me.
Nero, you'd be sad if I... Oh, Jesus! Alright. Thanks, Mikhail.
Mikhail was like, shut up, don't tell that joke.
And you're not good either. Ho, 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 ho.
Hate it, hate it, hate it.
It appears my lady is unaccustomed to such.
Look at the game just being like, oh, does this suck? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Do it. Do it, Gamecock. What, you want to complete the story? Fuck you.
Imagine the game being like, all right, there's more game. Do you want to play it? And you have to kill 50 of these things.
Yeah. Remember these enemies that you hated? Anyway, kill 50 of them. Oh, you don't want to? Fuck you.
That's what the rest of the game is going to be like, so.
That's... Hey.
Get excited.
So, like, I do love this game, but imagine, like, you're just, like, a normal person. Not me. And, like, you get your, like, one game a year that your, like, grandparents or, like, your parents buy you.
And they buy you this
and they buy
game.
you this. They buy you this game.
Okay. They're doing that.
You don't? Oh, good news, Arun. I've been invited to be a Twitch affiliate. I don't know what that means.
Oh, that means that you can start making money.
Oh,
who's
sick.
here.
Everyone, give me money.
Zero. Hey, 3.
So, like, comment, and subscribe, everyone.
I'm in a rush, so you ready to die?
I suppose.
Man, I hang out with bitches like this.
Mm-hmm.
I've had these
Something's
people over at
wrong.
our house.
With the forest. Can't you hear the voices? The crying.
Watermelon's part of the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Our dear sister One holds the secret. Up ahead, deeper in the forest.
What are the 2 Funko Pops you have? 34 Choco. I don't know why I said Choco.
We have too many Funko Pops in this house.
It's really sad how like we started just buying like basically irony buying the funny ones, and then we just have too many now. Because it just kept going. Because I also have the Vich one. All right. Well, man, today's been a great day. I got my money situation figured out, and I got invited to Twitch affiliate. I don't know what that means yet. So, Robby, I'm gonna have you explain more.
Okay.
Like, the appeal of Funko Pops is that they are mass-produced and they're affordable collectible things, and you can just slap any character design on them and people will buy them.
People want to buy figurines of the characters from Heroes, but they don't make those.
Yeah, but
So-
like
so
it's
they're like,
cheaper
you-
to just slap it on a Funko Pop than actually design something interesting.
You want a little thing on your desk at work that lets people know that you watch Parks and Recreations?
Do you
Well, dude,
want
I
a
got the
conversation
toy line for
starter
you.
so that when you clock in at your open air office, people can walk by your desk and see your Funko Pop and go, "Hey, Jim, I didn't know you were a fan of Ghostbusters." And then you go, "No, actually, it's the Stranger Things kid dressed up as a Ghostbuster." And then your office coworker goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. They're very similar looking since they're both just the Funko Pop generic design wearing a Ghostbuster outfit." And then you go, "No, but if you look closely, he's got the fucked up mouth thing that the one kid has." And then
Many
you-
will find her abrasive personalities repellent, and I can't blame them. But for me, there's something refreshingly honest about playing a mass murderer whose actions are excused or justified. Dozens of games have us controlling sociopaths who think nothing of gunning down or slicing up hordes of opponents
That's
that
so
lie
true.
between them and their goal. But then they expect us to empathize with those so-called heroes. Zero may be irredeemably horrible, but at least she's consistent. It helps that her bluntness is often genuinely funny, and Yoko gives her some truly savage put-downs. At times, I was reminded of Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street. This isn't someone who you would ever identify with, but there's something magnetic about their horribleness.
All right. Should we sign off? Should we call it quits?
Sure.
Okay.
Do
Thanks
it.
everybody. Thanks everybody for joining. I don't know what Robby, you do streams. What do people normally do on stream sign-offs?
They say you say who you are, where you can be found,
I'm
and
Jay
when you'll
Bearhat.
be streaming next. I'm Robby, dude.
You can find me right here and also on Twitter at twitter.com/fussybabybitch.
Mm-hmm.
Robby, you can find by going to google.com and typing in Robby dude.
Yeah, do that. Go to
All one word.
twitch.tv. Go to twitch.tv/I snort fridge mold.
Are we gonna do a raid? No, but I am taking a break somewhat to go eat, and then I think I
No,
might...
wait. We can do a raid.
Well, I was gonna say I think I'm gonna be on Chloe's stream later today.
I think Jammy's streaming right now. Do you want to raid Jammy?
Yeah, sure.
All right, hold on.
How do I do that? Tell me. Hold on. I'm gonna try to do a raid.
Okay. Are
I've
you
never done this
looking?
before. I'm
Are you looking at the video producer or excuse me, creator dashboard?
Dashboard assemble.
What?
Hold on. I'm sorry. I was doing a stupid bit. I'm opening it. Okay, so that's to set up tips. So that's not what I need.
Okay, no. On Twitch, on twitch.tv.
Okay.
You could go to. Wait, hold on. You could also just type in the chat like /raid, and that should work.
Okay.
Here, I'll do here /raid.
/raid. Yeah, I got it. /raid.
I copied and pasted the command you'll put in.
Okay, did you send it to me on Telegram?
It's
Yeah,
a
there we
Discord.
go. Good enough. /raid. And then how does that work? Is it just sends everyone to there after I'm done?
Yeah, after you go offline and hit raid now.
Okay, cool.
Check it out, we're raiding.
Hey, we're gonna be blowing up Jammy's stream. So stay right put. Also, if you're around at like 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I might be on Chloe's stream. Chloe and James's stream.
Hooray!
Hooray! All right.
Good night and good game.
Bye.
Bye.
Man, I hope Jamie's actually streaming.
Jamie is streaming.
Okay, good.